In this video, I would like to give you a demonstration about passwordless access to our cluster for Windows user. First, make sure you have VPN that's been launched. And on campus, you also need to have either ROM. Now let's go to our 6 steps. First, open Windows PowerShell terminal as administrator. You click Windows Start button and go to tab PowerShell and see that click Run as Administrator. Click Yes. Resize it. Then go to the second step, enable the SH agent service and start the service. Usually this step only needed to run for once. So you copy and paste, and this is start the server, SH agent. The step 3 is to generate a key pair. First, we move to our home folder. Then I'm going to use sh kgenerate, this utility, and specify the certificate location and the name. When you see enter passphrase, just tap enter. With no, you don't need to tap any password. And then let's go to the step 4. Step 4 is going to securely store the private key on the client machine, mainly just your local machine. And this one, you just need to run that for once. And in that case, it's going to generate the public key and the private key. In Windows system, we use dir to list files. Now we go to take a look at the next command, and which is to edit jumping proxy. And use this Visual Studio Code and specify the name, the file name you would like to use for edit. And you're going to open the Visual Studio Code and also open a new file named as config. And the content of this config file, the template is listed here. We copy this template, these 3 blocks, and we paste in the Visual Studio Code. These have 2 places we need to change. We need to change Nana user to be your own. Change this tag to be your own Nana username. This is my Nana username. And except that one, we also needed to specify where is this public key and private key. So you can go to your shell, this PowerShell, and copy the folder name, and then you can go back to here to paste it. Usually to start with C drive. And once you finish this one, you can save it. This is to specify, the first block is specified connection. After 30 minutes, if the communication channel is not active, and this SH will be closed. And the second block is configure the cluster. And the third one is configure CC jump. And the cluster uses CC jump as the middle agent. And once you save it, once you update it like that and save it, you can close it. Now let's move to the next step. The next step is to copy the public key to SH servers, which is the CC jump and the cluster. First, we need to make sure in the CC jump it does have a .sh folder. So we need to access that. Since we already configured the connection for CC jump, so we can ignore the user in this SH CC jump. Now we can type our password. This password should be same as Canvas password. And then we can take a look to see whether they already have .sh. In this case, we do not have. So we need to make dir.sh, and then we exit from jump. Now we go back to our local machine. And in this case, local machine, we need to securely copy and paste the public key to sysI jump. And we need to make sure change the learner user to be your own actual user account, learner user account. This we need to make a change. And keep in mind this folder, which is in the this is specified if you stay in the home folder, so you need to use .sh. In this case, we're already in the .sh folder, so we can directly type like that. Type password. Okay. So in that case, it is either finished uploading the public key to CC jump. And we need to go to take a look to see whether the file exists. And also we need to check the access control of this file. So this reason we go to here, enter into CC jump. It's the same password. And then we can go to take a look the .sh. So from here, we say this folder should be changed. So this is the same as what we did here. And we need to have ch mode and 700 for dot and 700 for 2 dots. And this permission is not allowed. We can ignore that. And then and the third one, which is the change the access control for authorized keys. Okay, let me double check. So now once this one should be changed, let's double check. Yeah, now this is correct. Okay, so after we finish this one, we need to go to the CSI cluster. The cluster, we can copy this, securely copy this authorized case, this was corresponding to public key to the CSI cluster. So we finish the copy the public key, we can directly go to the cluster. And then after that, it is we need to make SH folder if they do not have it. And we also need to move authorized key to .sh folder. And then we need to cdsh and take a look what it you have. And we need to change the mode to be 000 for the content nodes counter in our folder. And once we finish this one, our job is done, and we can exit. And to exit from the cluster to the CC jump, and one more exit, we go back to local. And after that, it is we can go to the step 6 Step 6 is going to check whether it can allow us to execute a CC jump without a password. And we can exit out, go to your local, and we want to double check to see whether the cluster login node can also allow us to access that without a password. So you can see, and this both, it works. So once you finish this step, it means you successfully completed. And you can just take a screenshot about this one, or just briefly write down you finish it. And this is for this lab. Let me know if you have any questions.